We're trying something a bit different this time for what's new in the vault. Normally, I would just take a few photographs and pop them up on Instagram and Facebook, and that'd be it. They're just quick photo up there and it's done and moved on. And then I'd come back to it later on and do some more photos and poses with other figures, and that'd be pretty much it. But I don't know. I thought, right, I want to do something different this time. I wanted to get back into doing a few more videos because I have been absent for quite a bit, I'm well aware. So I thought this is probably as good a place to start. So what arrived today is this little chap. We'll put him this side here. Modfans AL-01H Path of Transfiguration Ruller, and this is the Nemesis version. I'd actually forgot this guy was released. Basically because I just forgot. I think it came out last month or the month before, and I was chatting with Chogo King probably a couple of weeks ago. It's about 2.5 weeks. No, it's 2 weeks ago, because after it was on his desk, and I thought, and it just jogged my memory, and I thought, right, I need to get that ordered. So went on to Shozi, popped my order in, and then literally 14 days later, here he is in all his black Nemesis goodness. So that's the box. I'll change the camera angle in a moment and just faff about, and you can have a bit of a close look. But here he is. I've already taken him out of the box, and he's there. Look at this little fellow. Look at him. That is absolutely gorgeous. I really do like that. So, and as you can see on the shelf back here, I've got his variant colour brethren. The back, we've got the IDW version. The centre, we've got the silver one, and then we've got the red, white, and blue one there in close up. So I'll move the camera. We'll get close in. We'll take a bit of a better look, and then we'll bring it back, and I'll have a few final words for it. And here we are, a quick change of camera angle, and we have Ruler here. So we have the box, as I said. There we go. Nice little box. Nice bit of line art there, artwork highlighting him. We've got him in his vehicle mode on the back. Just the name there at the top, and then just more line art, and then his designation there. And so it's a box. It's a nice box. There's not much more I can say about it. It comes in a clam, which is this thing here, which does what it needs to do. We get the usual instructions, which are printed really nicely in colour. There we go. And pretty straightforward. To be fair, it's the kind of transformation, once you've done it once, you've got it down, and you won't need to look at them again, because like I say, it's a pretty much straightforward transformation. And then accessory wise, we get a hose pipe. There we go. And then we get two smaller guns, which then you can combine them into a big pew pew like that. And the hose pipe attaches to it in both big gun mode and little, and the two smaller gun modes. There we go. And then the other part of the pipe then goes into the back of Ruler in both robot mode and in his vehicle mode. I'm trying to say, oh yeah, that's it. Yeah, you've got to attach it to that, haven't you? There we go, like that. So then he has his pipe and his gun. Not pipe and slippers. He's not that old yet. So there we go. And like I mentioned earlier on, I've got the other flavours, which the first one was this one, the red, white and blue version, which goes quite well with your standard Optimus Prime, Masterpiece Optimus Prime. You then get the silver version, which goes with your Masterpiece Optimus Prime or Convoy. I know the silver one is usually, the one that's associated with it coming out with Convoy rather than Optimus Prime. And then you have the IDW version, which is really nice. The paintwork on this one is real nice. And I think this is probably my favourite out of the four. But we're not here to talk about him. We're here to talk about this fellow. So we'll just put these back out of the way. We'll just move them out of the way here. And what can we say about it? So yeah, it's a great figure. I think I might have already mentioned that I voted this particular mould my figure of 2023. You know, just for the fact of your value for money. You know, its price point versus what you get. You know, there's great articulation on it. The paint application's great. You've got die cast in there, and it's a good transformation, and it's a good size. You know, and it was just a great figure. You know, let's just take that off there a moment. You know, you've got the head on a ball joint. You know, the arms all swivel round at the shoulder and the elbows, double jointed elbows there. They're not, you know, articulated hands, but, you know, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. He's got like, it bends at the waist, you know, like he's got like an ab crunch, if you will, and then he also rotates as well. You know, you lift the flap things up there, you know, his leg can kick out like that. He's got a decent bend on the leg there. You know, the toe points down and it tilts. You know, so I mean, the articulation's good. It's really good. You can get some really nice, good, effective poses out of him. There will be photos while I'm chatting as well to show you that, because like I say, I ain't great at this kind of thing. You know, I'm waffling, and I know that, and I don't care. You know, I just wanted to give this a try something new, and show you what arrived in the vault today. So there you go. That will go back up to me, and then I think we're going to call it a day on this one. And that's it. We're back on me. So I told you it was going to be a short one. It was going to be a really bad short one. But you know, it don't matter. It's there. It's the first one. It's a work in progress. And like I said, it was just to show you what is new in the vault today. Thanks for watching. If you like it, do the usual stuff. If not, no worries. Thanks for watching anyway, and we'll probably catch you in the next one. See you later.
The bolts of icon.